Hey!
Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 3. This is our bread and butter. This is how we built our business and what we're really known for. Getting business through calling for sale by owners and expired listings. Let's go ahead and dive in.
Absolutely, this is what we're known for. This is how we built our business, and actually most of the phone calls we got, and the reason why we came up with this training program is because this guy used to make YouTube videos calling FSBOs and expires that were live. Some of the videos got as many as 100,000 views, and people would call us every single day, ask us for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or for us to coach them. So we decided we're going to take everything we know, put it in one course, and sell it to you in this package. So here we go, expireds and FSBOs, how we built our business. So first, why don't we start with for sale by owners, because you've been called the king of for sale by owners.
That's right. As a matter of fact, some of my videos got over 100,000 views of me cold calling and reaching out to for sale by owners and seeing how I can help them. Here's the mindset. Did you hear what I just said? How I can help them, okay? It's not about just going in there and getting a contract signed. These people think they can sell it on their own, and I think what happens is once they try to sell the home, they realize how hard it is, and then they have to choose a realtor. It's hard for them to trust realtors, so you have to win them over. There are 3 critical questions that you have to ask them when you first give them a call. Number 1, they're for sale by owner, you're calling to help them. So when you call them, say, hey, are you interested in working with a realtor, right? Do you have a close friend or a family member that you would feel obligated to list with if your house doesn't sell?
Right.
Because let's face it, if they have a brother or a sister or an aunt or an uncle in real estate, you might as well just move on because you don't want to waste your time. You could call them 10 times and then they list with their family member, okay? Number 2, what you want to do is when these for sale by owners, when you're on the phone with them, make sure you ask them if they're willing to pay you a commission. I like to ask for a 3%, depending on your marketplace. You can ask what you want. I say, if I bring a buyer to your front door and they give you an offer and they purchase your house today, would you pay me a 3% buyer agent commission? To which most of them are going to say no. I mean, yes. Some of them are going to say no. And if they say they're going to pay you 1%, use it to your own discretion, but you can pretty much say forget that, right? So you got to go at least for the half in your marketplace, whatever that number would be.
And once you know that they're paying you half, you really have to just convince them to pay you the other half to list with you, in which case you could tell them how you're going to actually net them more money than they could ever get on their own.
On their own.
And then the third critical question is, how long are you going to try to sell it on your own before you consider hiring the right agent for the job of selling your home? So now that you know those 3 critical questions, you at least know how qualified they are. You don't have to follow up with somebody whose mom's in the business.
And let's understand one fact. You can take this and you can go really strategic and you can ask 10 questions, especially the better you get in the business. But we're talking about the basic things that are gonna make you successful from where you are to where you wanna go. And then later on we can work on your efficiency. But let's get the basics down and then we'll go from there.
And now let's talk about some of the different strategies that you'll hear in real estate about for sale by owners. I always say you have to adjust to your market and your skill set and what you feel most comfortable doing.
Yeah.
But strategy number 1, in the beginning, you don't have a lot of appointments, right? And maybe they're not the most qualified for sale by owner, but if you get face to face with them, most of them will list in 4 to 8 weeks. They say 80 to 85% of all for sale by owners actually list and sell with a real estate agent.
Yes.
So in the beginning, you can go on those appointments.
Preview appointments. So you know how they say location, location, location. Well, when it comes to for sale by owners, we say preview, preview, preview. Go in there and meet people, and who knows, you might come across a buyer just by virtue of doing that.
Right, and especially if you got nothing else to do, you got to go out there. And the most important step to previewing it is you have to make sure you follow up, right? Now that you met them face to face, call them every week.
Call them.
And what do you say on that phone call?
You just say, hey, my name is Dave. I met with you last week. I wanted to call and see if you sold it, yes or no. I wanted to see if you wanted me to sell it for you, yes or no. And I'm still looking for buyers. If I come across anyone, I'll be calling you next week.
So that when that for sale by owner is tired of trying it on their own, they're only going to think of one person or one team, and that's going to be the person or the team that's been following up with them the longest. You could also send them handwritten notes,
Yep,
statistics in their area,
yep,
marketing flyers,
yep.
and just stay in front of that for sale by owner and build your pipeline. You have to nurture that relationship over time, and you will list them.
Put it in your calendar, call them every week until it's time to not call them or until it's time to list them.
Absolutely. Next, we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about an even faster source of listings, and that's expired listings. And the thing we want to share with you about expired listings is the mindset. With the for sale by owner, you have to nurture that relationship.
Yep.
And a lot of them are going to try to sell it on their own just to save the commission. And because of virtue of that, they will want to try for a couple of weeks, right?
Yep.
With an expired listing, it's completely different. I mean, this person put their house on the market with a professional real estate agent, and they were unsuccessful in accomplishing their goals, so the listing did not sell. So they're angry, they're frustrated, and they're mad at real estate agents. So what do you have to do?
You have to be quick, be sharp, be efficient, and let them know what your goals are. You have to take high quality action when you're talking to expired listings. You can't be slow and mellow. You have to be right to the point, tell them what you're gonna get done, say sorry that your house didn't sell, but here's what we're gonna do. Boom, 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 boom.
You have to be aggressive, and you have to be direct, because 33% of all those expired listings will list in the first week. 33% of them may take 3 to 6 months, so those are the ones you're going to follow up with them. And the last 33% may not list again for years, or just decide not to make that move. So you want to be aggressive, you want to be direct, and you really want to differentiate yourself from all of your other competitors. Show them how you're different, how you can get them more money than any other agent, and how by hiring you, their home's actually going to sell and not sit on the market like it did the first 6 months.
Yeah, things like Mr. Seller, you know, I call people every day looking for buyers and sellers for my listings, and that gives you a 40% higher chance of selling with me than any other realtor in the area. You have to give them value and show them why you're the best, why you're going to be the person to sell it. And make sure you call them and keep calling them, because if I call them, I'm going to get them.
Yeah, persistence is key here, really, it really is. It's following up over and over and over again, and just letting them know that you're there and you want to help them. And show them the different strategies you use, and your listing presentation, which we talked about the week before, is so crucial here. You want to have it sharp, you want to have it focused, and you want to make sure you conceive and point out exactly what you're trying to say and how you differentiate yourself from all the other competition there is. So that's expired listings, that's for sale by owners. Anything else on that?
That's about it. The only thing I would add is don't forget one thing. You have to work hard on yourself and your sales skills, and that's going to help you improve if you take the right actions with it.
That is good. And if you ever get in a pinch or in a bind and you're not sure what to say, pick up the phone.
Call us. Because you purchased this system, you have the unique opportunity of being able to give us a call and ask us questions anytime.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on next week's module.